He did it again. Logan Paul just made another Pokemon video. And for those of you who don't want to watch it, link to it's in the description. I recommend you watching it before you watch this video. But basically, summed up, he bought 6 first edition base set booster boxes for a total of about $2 million. So first off, the price of that is already going to increase. The next first edition base set booster boxes may sell as high as $500,000 next time one of them enters the market, maybe even more. I mean, he set records when I think he bought it for $200,000. I believe that was around the price, and it's just gone up since. Now, what is going to happen to Pokemon when he does the box break February 27th, he said, in just a few weeks? What's going to happen? Are we going to see the same stuff happen as last time? Anything new? I'm going to talk about it and share what I think is going to happen overall. And now, I don't know everything. This is all pretty much speculation. I don't think anyone could have predicted what was going to happen. But this is just kind of my thoughts on the whole situation. So first, let's look at what happened last time. So he opened up the first edition box, and the first thing that happened were base set prices went insane. That was the first thing that happened. Base set, which had already been steadily increasing for a little while, really since the pandemic started back in March. They've kind of just been increasing. However, that was just like a swift kick, and all of a sudden we saw this huge increase, and then kind of this huge decrease. I think people were saying, oh, the bubble has popped, but it never went below what it was before the opening. So I'll kind of give the example with one I know pretty well, the PSA 9 base set Charizard. This is a card that I think you can use to kind of model a lot because there are a lot of them out there. Like, there's being bought and sold very frequently, and also it's a pretty high price with pretty established prices. It had been going up before the box break. It was his video on it in general. But before that, we saw the price of the Charizard. It was sitting around $1,200, $1,300, somewhere around there. Maybe closer to $1,500 by the time he kind of made that video. We saw that just jump up. Within the span of a week, it went from about $1,500, $1,600 all the way up to about $5,000. The price basically tripled in just a few days, and then it went right back down. However, it went higher than what it was before. I think right now they're selling somewhere around $1,800 to $2,000, $1,800 that is, to $2,000. So basically, across the board, it's kind of hard to say because some of them, which were more popular than others, increased more and some didn't do as much. But for the most part, there was somewhere around a 50% increase in prices on the base set stuff. And sealed stuff obviously went higher. It wasn't until recently that even like the stuff that people kind of viewed as trash, like the Elite Trainer boxes, the booster boxes, those have now increased in value a ton. And this is all very recent. I don't think this is like directly a result of Logan Paul's video. It's more so just a bunch of dominoes that have been falling down and now have gotten to the point where now people are buying up Rebel Clash Elite Trainer boxes, something that we had not seen till just a few weeks ago even. So the Pokemon community is rapidly changing. And I really feel like it's just a bunch of dominoes falling. People get into this, and then they get into this, they get into this. Now, the other big thing that happened from Logan Paul's video is the XY Evolutions craze. That was another big one. I don't think most people realized how low and kind of hated XY Evolutions was until very recently. And it wasn't right when Logan Paul made the video and everything. Like, it was starting to creep up, but we all of a sudden just saw this huge increase in popularity. I think once people realized, hey, this is the closest I can get to opening base set stuff because I can't open base set stuff because it's way too expensive. So all of a sudden we saw people buying up the booster boxes, and it went up to nearly $1,000. I mean, it was hidden around $500, $600 in price and then went back down. And then all of a sudden we saw another surge back up to about $800, $900, which is where it's at now. And I honestly expect that to keep rising. Maybe just like a small decrease, but at this point, I think it's just going to keep going up. So basically what's happened overall, the newer sets are more popular, like the Vivid Voltage, Champion's Path. Expect Shining Fates to be absolutely insane. And the older stuff got a increase in popularity. However, some of the stuff that came right after base set is only kind of recently going up. It took a little bit longer for that to sort of increase, and now we've actually seen some decreases in some of those prices, like the first edition Lugia is actually, the price of that's gone down a little bit. I don't know exactly what's going to happen with that long term, but we'll see. So what I think is going to happen is just sort of more of the same. I think that we are going to see some base set increase in prices again. I don't think they'll get as crazy as they were because I think everyone kind of viewed this as this like gold rush investment and people were just overpaying just because of the fear of missing out on it. And then we saw just like kind of a sharp decrease. I don't think we're going to see that again, or at least in that same level. However, I think we will see a pretty quick increase of base set prices. I think we're also at the point where there are now just so many more people into it. It's going to be such a huge live streamed event. Like we saw 300,000 people last time. I think we're going to see even more because there's so many people who got into it after that and now want to kind of see something like that happen live. I mean, it was so exciting to see that first edition Charizard being pulled. Like that was so hype, even though I was just like not with anyone. I was just watching it. It was so exciting, and I didn't benefit from it at all, but it was just so fun to watch. And yeah, there's only a few base set booster boxes left, the first edition set is. So, I mean, there's not going to be many more chances to see them opened up in general. I think a lot of them are just going to stay sealed for pretty much ever. So if you're like a Pokemon investor, I don't really like that term, but if you are, what do you expect to happen? I would say just a base set increase and also another wave of popularity for this in general. So it's going to be really, really hard to find any type of Pokemon products in the next few months in stores because Shining Fate's getting released. That's going to be probably one of the hottest sets we will ever see. I don't think anything will ever really match the excitement that we are going to see because we just have this huge wave of people who are just getting into it, who really want to get this new set. It's a really cool looking set, and I really don't even know how they could top that. Maybe they'll have something for the 25th anniversary, but that is something I think that people should be watching out for because XY Evolutions, the popularity of it is mostly because it's the closest you can get to opening base set stuff. If they were to do something similar for the 25th anniversary, that will be the new XY Evolutions, if that makes sense, because it's going to be something else that you have a chance to get some base set stuff in. I don't know, maybe they'll do something similar to the 2002 Legendary Collection. Maybe, I don't know. That sounds like something they should do, in my opinion, is have something just like kind of the best of all cards, just the funnest cards, and then you can open those up. I don't know. We'll see what they do for the 25th anniversary. I know they've already said they've got like the oversized promo cards of the starters. I don't know exactly what else they're going to announce, but definitely be aware of that because that will probably affect not only the sale of the base set stuff, but the XY Evolutions. So just something to be aware of. But yeah, check out Logan's video if you haven't. He's done a lot for the Pokemon community, even if you don't like him for all the other stuff that he does. He's really just helped out the popularity of Pokemon. I mean, he's helped out a ton of these local card stores and stuff. I know it's annoying that people can't find stuff in stores right now, which is kind of sad that we have this era of kids who don't get to open up stuff, but instead watch people open up stuff. And I know to some extent I contribute to that, but I don't know. But yeah, February 27th, he's doing a first edition booster box break. I'm really excited for it. I can't wait to see what gets pulled. Hopefully we get a couple more Charizards. I'm just also interested to see in how much money he's going to make off of that. There's a decent chance he'll make probably close to $1 million in people buying up these packs. I feel like it's pretty likely that we're going to see those packs go up to like $15,000, $20,000 to just get one of those packs open on Logan Paul's stream. PSA also did a thing where they marked that it was the Logan Paul one on like the PSA grading label, which is like huge. I think those will be worth so much more. And because of that PSA labeling, I think that actually provides even more incentive for people to buy these packs, if that makes sense, because their cards will not only be worth it because they were opened up on Logan Paul's stream, when they get PSA graded, they're going to have a thing, Logan Paul's box break. Like, that'll be huge for collectors because there's only one of those or two of those ever opened up on his stream. So just another thing to consider. I wish I had the money to just drop $15,000 on a pack. I mean, I could probably sell most of my stuff and do that, but I'm not going to do that. But thank you guys for watching. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you are excited for the first edition booster box, if you're going to watch that, or if you're just kind of sick of Logan Paul in general. I don't know. I really enjoy what he's done to the Pokemon card community. Even though he may not have intended for this to happen or realized the impact that this was going to have, I don't think any of us did, but it's pretty exciting. So thank you guys for watching. Let me know if you want to see more videos like these in the future where I just kind of analyze stuff, but yeah, hopefully it was fun to watch. So thank you guys for watching. Peace.